What's up, guys? Today we're talking iPhone 10. So I have an iPhone 8 Plus, and I just thought I would explain to you why I don't actually have an iPhone 10. So the main reason that I didn't choose the iPhone 10 was the Face ID. So this feature's nice. I mean, it adds a lot to the phone, but to be honest, I don't like it. And I mean, when Apple demonstrated it, it failed, which, you know, that could kind of put you off. And it actually has a less reliable... what should we say? Less reliability than Touch ID. It's also slower, and sometimes your phone unlocks just because you looked at it to do something. So, you know, it's kind of not really what I want. I kind of want a phone that's going to stay secure, and like if someone's right there, it's going to stay locked if you look at something. It's not just going to unlock because you looked at it, giving them a chance to, like, you know, see some stuff, messages and that. So the iPhone 10, that was one reason. Another reason was the price, obviously. I mean, I could get the iPhone 10 and I could have had it, but I just think like £1,000 for a phone is mad. So it's a nice phone and you could get it on a contract, but then the contract's going to be mad and you're probably going to get hardly anything for that. So you're probably going to be on a contract with like less than a gig of data for about £60. So maybe now it's changed, but that's kind of what it was like heading to at the time. And I mean, I'm not living with like half a gig or anything like that for £60. I mean, if I had it for £10, maybe fair enough, but if you're paying £60 for that much, then that's kind of pointless. So another reason is the fact that it has no home button. I don't like sliding up. I've used an iPhone 10 and I don't like the way you slide up and the way there's no home button. It really just puts me off of the phone, which is kind of not good because the phone's nice, but it just puts me off the phone. And you know, another just that, you know, sliding it's not always going to work. So that kind of puts you off of the phone. And another reason is just, to me, it feels like a first generation product. I mean, the iPhone 10 obviously is the first of where Apple's planning to go in the future. But you can kind of tell, and it kind of feels like an original, like a first generation product it's got issues and stuff needs to be fixed. But at the same time, I like the phone, but it has got these issues, these glitches and stuff like that, and it just needs to be sort of more stabilised. And another thing, like the last thing, the main reason was, I don't know, what is the main reason out of all these? These are just general reasons, I mean, but another reason is just the fact that it basically doesn't have the separation. I mean, you're paying all this money for a phone and you don't actually get that many, if any, features really. Like in the OS, there's nothing different. So you kind of find yourself thinking, well, why am I paying for this if there's nothing different in the OS? Like, you're paying for all this, but you're not getting anything different. I mean, you're getting the Face ID, the home button and that, some slight changes, but really, you're just paying and you're getting the same basic OS. I mean, hopefully in the future, they will change it and optimize it and I might see a reason to upgrade. But right now, I prefer to have the 8 Plus. To me, it makes more sense, and that's what I'm going to be sticking with for the time being. I can't see Apple launching another phone like this, which is kind of sad. But, you know, for now, I'm sticking with the 8 Plus. I'm happier with that. And one more reason for the iPhone 10 is just the gestures, like where you have to pull down for the control center and stuff like that. Like, why can't you just swipe straight down like you used to be able to, or up? Avoid the home indicator and just swipe up a little bit to get control center. Why pull it down? I mean, yeah, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. But, you know, let me know what you think. If you got an iPhone 10, let me know. If you haven't, then let me know why, if you didn't want it. I mean, obviously, not everyone can afford it. It's just a mad price. But like I said, I could have had the phone. I don't want the phone. I mean, I know after the 8 Plus, I'm going to have to move to something that's like the 10 because that's how they're all going to be in the future. But for now, I'm keeping this, and we'll just see what happens in the future. Maybe they'll be more sort of separated and it'll be worth upgrading. But right now, I just don't see the reason to have the phone. So, you know, I'm not making any quick moves to upgrade. But that's my reason anyway. Let me know and I will see you in the next one.